I needed more help than the people that I was trying to help. And this is where the saying goes, put your own mask on first, right? And you hear it all the time now, right? Put your own mask on first. When you're in an airplane and before you take off, they talk about situations where things may happen. And if they do and those masks fall down, you don't help the other people put the masks on. You put your mask on first. Otherwise, you won't be able to help other people. Ooh, and we are back. This is the I'm Not Okay, the book, the next entry that we're talking about here. This one comes from April 6, 2020. I can't make these videos without crying. I can't fake this emotion any longer. I can't watch bullshit YouTube videos anymore. But they need me right now. They need to hear I'm okay right now. They're all relying on me to be positive. I am hurting so bad today, but I have to help these people. But who's going to help me? This one can go a long way, right? Because a lot of us are hurting inside. A lot of us can't even deal with a daily task because it's just hard, whether emotionally, physically, psychologically. You're struggling. You're trying to hold yourself together, but you can't. But now you look at other people that might need you, and especially if you're an empath, right? Someone that wants to really help people and understand people and make it, or be a giver. Givers will always look at other people before themselves. And great, what do they say? It's a curse and a blessing, right? Because everyone needs that person. Everyone can always benefit from having that person around. But at the same time, the giver and or the empath will also suffer. And if you are one of those people and you have those characteristics and traits of an empath, get ready. Because if you don't fall into a place mentally and you're not okay with yourself and you're saying things like, I can't fake this emotion anymore, I can't watch bullshit YouTube videos to help me anymore, but they need me right now. Sure, it's okay to have those moments and it's okay to be that person, but there comes a point in time where it's going to get overwhelming and too much and you're going to say things like, but who's going to help me? I needed more help than the people that I was trying to help. And this is where the saying goes, put your own mask on first, right? And you hear it all the time now. Right, put your own mask on first. If you're not familiar with the term, when you're in an airplane and before you take off, they talk about situations where things may happen. And if they do and those masks fall down, you don't help the other people put the masks on. You put your mask on first. Otherwise, you won't be able to help other people. So if you're in that predicament or in that situation where you're giving and you're helping and you are that person that people go to, and now you're at a point where you need help, make yourself the priority. Make yourself the person that needs help. Make yourself the person that needs the oxygen. And it's going to be difficult. It's going to be a difficult task because you don't want to do it. Because you don't want to be selfish. Right? I don't want to be selfish. I don't want to be looked at as selfish. I want to help. I want them to remember me as a helper. And then while you are doing that, your own self-being is getting flushed down the toilet more and more to where you're clogged next to shit. Because that's where it's going to go. If you don't pull yourself up and do some things to help yourself first. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying it's going to be, done in a day to get something. People are like, I talked to someone yesterday, it's done. No. For me, at the point where I am, it took me 1.5 years, 2.5 years of getting help to being okay, to being happy again. See, I even hesitate saying the word happy because I don't want to say it. I don't even want to say the word happy because I'm so used to not being happy. But I fucking am. And I said it in my last podcast. I'm fucking happy. But a little piece of me doesn't want to be. A little piece of me wants to be depressed. Wants to be annoyed. Wants to be angry. I'm not even angry anymore. No, well, I'm always, let's get it wrong. I'm always angry, right? I'm always decently angry. I'm happier than I was. If you are a person that's giving, and if you're a person that's starting to hurt, starting to get overwhelmed, starting to get anxious and depressed, and you know it, like you know something's off, don't go out trying to help other people to try to help yourself, because that's what I thought would help me. I thought by me giving back to other people and me helping other people would help me feel better, and it did, right? It does feel good when someone's like, "Thank you, Pete, for doing that. Thank you for taking your time." I went today and I saw some text messages about when it was like when COVID started and we just started doing the Zooms and everything, and people saying that, thank you for doing this. We wouldn't have anywhere to work out or a place to work if it wasn't for you. Those feel great temporarily. In the long run, if you don't help yourself while you read those things, you're going to get crushed. 100% going to get crushed. And or just not find that happiness and or life that you're probably looking for. If you haven't watched the podcast or listened to it, go back. Should be the video right before this. Play it, or I'll put it up top here somewhere. I think it might be on this side for you. Click there, let it run, and check it out. All right? We're going to go back to, we're going to go to April 8th and probably run through April 25th, and I could read a little preview. Best thing you could do to become stronger is love yourself. Pressure can bust pipes, but can also make diamonds. We'll talk about that later.